What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham. Shout out to everybody that's on the Bad Boy membership. Shout out to everybody donating on the live streams. Shout out to everybody calling in on the live streams. Shout out to Lucario. Shout out to everybody that messed with the Bad Boy show on Patreon, the Confidence show on Patreon. If you're not messing with those, go check them out. You know what I'm saying? We do a lot of current events. So we put game on news stories, and then we also have a topic that we discuss. You know what I'm saying? And we just lace with crazy game. You know what I'm saying? So check that out. Check out the Confidence show, because the Confidence show is more about like life coaching type shit, but it's a lot of game in that too. You feel me? So go check those out, man. And shout out to everybody checking out this video. So if you like the video, share, subscribe, hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to get content like this to get a fair shake with the YouTube algorithm. You feel me? All right. So today I wanted to talk about, actually it's a continuation a little bit off of what I talked about on the last video, which was changing your practical habits to prepare you for a new reality, and five habits that can help you prepare yourself for a new reality and to help you step up your game. Is number one is a positive, grateful attitude, right? So a positive attitude it's essential because it allows you to behave a certain way. It allows you to look at things a certain way. It allows you to think about things a certain way. So when you meet somebody and you smile, you have a genuine happiness and positive attitude about you. And in general, that helps people to want to be around you. You see what I'm saying? That also allows you to want to be around people. That allows you to have a positive outlook on things, so you're not always sad or angry. When you greet somebody, you greet them with a smile, and it just gives you a better overall disposition when somebody meets you. And if you ever heard, they say that your attitude affects your altitude, right? So, you know, it sounds cliched and corny, but it really makes a difference. Right? When somebody sees that you have a great attitude and a positive attitude, it becomes infectious, and people want to spend time with you. People want to hang around you. People want to be with you, and that's what we're trying to do, right? Y'all want bitches to want to be around you, so you gotta have a certain type of attitude for that. So the second thing that can help you step up your game as far as habits is creativity and imagination, right? Having creativity and imagination, it actually can help with all five of these things, right? Because as I go through them, you'll see that the more creative and the more you use your imagination is the more you can figure things out, the more you can look into who you are and bring out certain special things about who you are. Like, you know, a lot of guys say they have trouble talking to women. When you have creativity and imagination, you come up with things to say to chicks, right? You can be playful, you can be humorous, you can, you know, come out and say something that she never heard before. And then that'll give you an edge. And you won't be like any other dude. You see what I'm saying? So creativity and imagination. You know, sometimes you can, you know, holler at a chick and you can end up going on a date with her right then and there. Like, be like, hey, what you doing right now? Oh, nothing. I was just, come with me over here. You know what I'm saying? Like that, and creativity and imagination also helps with spontaneity, and chicks love being spontaneous. Like, for example, if you ever seen the movie Deadpool, where when he first met the chick in the movie, they had like I think it was a 15-minute date or some shit, and he ended up fucking her that same night. But I mean, I know it's a movie, but just to give you an example of what creativity and imagination can do for you as far as meeting chicks, talking to women, and just networking in general. The third thing is health and physique. That's a habit that can help you in a lot of different ways, right? Health and physique is important because when you're healthy and when you have a good physique, you carry yourself with a certain level of confidence. Your clothes fit better. If you're healthier, you could fuck bitches better. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a decent amount of dudes, because we get age ranges from everywhere. We get everything from 18 all the way up to 50s in the 60s. You understand what I'm saying? Guys guys be calling from all age ranges, and when you start to reach a certain age, you know, niggas be dealing with erectile dysfunction and all of this other shit. You know what I'm saying? So if you ever meet a chick and she trying to fuck and you can't get it up, or you got some type of issues with your health, that's no bueno. You understand? So health and physique is important. And like I said, with physique, when a guy has a good physique, he's saying a lot of things about himself. And when a guy is healthy, he's saying a lot of things about himself. And when I mean is, you're saying a lot of things about yourself to other people, to the people that meet you. So you're saying that, you know, you love yourself. You're saying that you're health conscious. You're saying that you know how to take care of yourself, and you're also making self-care a priority, right? So as soon as a chick meets you, she automatically knows what she's dealing with. She's dealing with a guy that knows how to take care of himself. So if you want to be my woman, that means you're gonna want to take care of me if you're trying to be my woman. So you gotta be doing better than I could do, right? So and then other than that, if you got a good physique, you know, you're expressing a level of discipline. You're expressing a level of strength that speaks to the fact that you're willing to go to the gym consistently. You're willing to eat right consistently. You know, you're willing to deal with the pain of lifting weights, or, you know, doing strenuous cardio or whatever it is. But the fact is, you have a good physique. So you look a certain way, but not only do you look a certain way, but you're also expressing certain habits about yourself that let others know that you take your self-care very seriously. The fourth habit that could help you change your reality and step your game up is your style and appearance. Now, a lot of guys talk about looks, right? They talk about, you know, oh, if your face looks a certain way and if you're a certain height. There are things that we're born with that we can't change. You understand? Like, for example, I'm 5'7". You know, some would consider that short. There's nothing I could do about that, right? I have a certain hairline, so I shave my head bald. There's not much I could do about that. And I'm not gonna fucking wear a wig, and I'm not gonna go get no fucking hair implants or no male weaves and nothing like that. I don't do that type of shit. I'm cool with a baldy, and I'm fine with that, right? But what we're talking about here is not the looks that you're born with, but your appearance and your style. This is something you can control. So that means the type of clothes you wear, how your clothes fit. You know, if you go get a tailored suit, or if you buy clothes at the store and then you take them to a tailor to get them, you know, either opened up or tailored to fit you more perfectly or whatever, right? You can control those things. Like, you can accessorize, like with jewelry, a watch, you know, a ring, sunglasses. You could wear a hat. You understand what I'm saying? There was a guy on the live stream the other day. He said he had a stroke, so he has to walk with a cane. You could accessorize with your cane, have different kinds of canes. Right now, we're dealing with this pandemic and we have to wear masks. You can wear a mask that matches your outfit. You see what I'm saying? Those are things, that's style and appearance. That's how you appear to someone, and that's the style that you choose based on who you are. And like I said before, your creativity and imagination adds to that. You see what I'm saying? Your creativity and imagination can add to your physique and your health, because you're creative about cooking and, you know, creative about trying different exercises. All of those things work for you. You understand what I'm saying? But with this is your style and appearance. So you make a choice into how your clothes fit, the type of clothes you like to wear, your accessories, your cologne, right? How you smell, everything, right? Your grooming. So you get your facial hair shaped up and all of that stuff. Everything counts. And those are things that you can control. You can't control your height, and you can't control the general way your face is, right? But you can control your appearance and your style. So you can, if you want to lose some weight, you can, go to the gym, eat right, and lose some weight. And if you want to wear nice clothes and accessorize and coordinate, you can do that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's style and appearance. So the fifth thing, or the fifth habit that you can use to step your game up and change your reality, is having a way to acquire resources. Basically, it's understanding your value and how that allows you to acquire resources. Now, a lot of guys say, oh, just have money, just get your money right. And that's cool. And I understand why that's important. Yes, you should have your money right. But it's not just about money, because you could have been born in a rich family. You see what I'm saying? You could have won the lotto, right? And you could have money, but there's an old saying that says a fool and his money are soon parted, right? So you can have money right now, but there's no promise that you're going to have money tomorrow. But the reason why I say having a way to acquire resources and not just money is that when you, going back to it, using your imagination and creativity and your smarts and game in general, right? Having a way to acquire resources, meaning that maybe you got the gift of gab. Maybe you know who to talk to put you in touch with resources, right? Maybe you know who to roll with that puts you in touch with resources. Like, for example, a lot of you guys know Jay-Z, right? And then a lot of you guys also know this lesser known rapper named Memphis Bleek. Now, Memphis Bleek is really good friends with Jay-Z, and Memphis Bleek, somewhere along the way, he showed his value to Jay-Z, and Jay-Z made him a promise on a record that says, as long as Jay-Z's alive, Memphis Bleek will be a millionaire. So Memphis Bleek, it's not that he had a whole bunch of money. It's not about the fact that he got a whole bunch of money, but he created a relationship with Jay-Z that keeps him in the millionaire tax bracket for the rest of his life, or at least for the rest of Jay-Z's life. Now, if Memphis Bleek is smart right now, Memphis Bleek is saving up all his money and making sure that even if Jay-Z does pass away, he still be in a decent and comfortable tax bracket, right? But it's about understanding how you're going to get resources. Like that old saying, you know, if you give a man a fish, he'll eat today. But if you teach him how to fish, he'll eat forever. You understand? Like, so understanding and having a way to acquire resources is the fifth important thing that'll help you step your game up, right? Because you can have a job, right? And you may not really like your job, but you're doing it just to get money. And the fact that you don't like your job and the fact that you're not actually happy about it, that'll come off in your attitude. That'll come off in your identity as a man. So when you meet people, when you're talking to chicks, you won't sound like a happy person. You'll be like, oh, well, you know, I got this job and it's bullshit. I mean, you could be making six figures. You could be making six figures and you still not really excited about how you make your money. You see what I'm saying? And you don't really respect your job. So if you get fired from that job tomorrow, do you have the hustle mentality to go out and get your own money? Do you have some type of passion or some type of something that adds value to who you are so you can acquire resources? That's what's important. You understand? And a lot of times, depending on the people that you meet or depending on the chick that you meet, you know, there's chicks out there who, yeah, they'll want a nigga with money, but they really just want to use that dude. But when they meet a man that has a certain skill or passion or some type of special way to acquire resources, she can fit herself into that situation and help that man. You know, she could be a benefit to that man. Okay, so number one, we had positive, grateful attitude. Number two, we had creativity and imagination. Number three, we had health and physique. Number four was style and appearance. And number five was a way to acquire resources. All right. So those are five things that you can focus on to try to help prepare your mind for a new reality so you can really step your game up and really upgrade yourself to really live that life that you're trying to live. You understand? Like, get to that reality that you're trying to get to, not just get on YouTube and listen to game and be entertained and that's it. Like, you can actually start to implement these things and move towards the type of reality and the type of lifestyle that you're trying to get into, right? And like I said before, a lot of these principles are mentioned in chapter 1 of How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. So if you don't have a copy of that book, I suggest you go get a copy. All right. So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. The truth is inside you. Peace.